live in the building. Got my man Late Like the Chiz in the building.
Yes, sir.
Got my man Brock in the building.
All day.
You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest in the building. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, big dog.
Y'all know who it is. The one and only two Bray Dre coming out of Pittsburgh. North Side is in the motherfucking building.
Let's get it, huh?
Oh, what you telling bro?
Yeah, bro.
Man, go subscribe to motherfucking Vibeship TV, streaming on all platforms right now, man. Go get it, man, huh? You know what I'm saying? We about to turn this shit up real quick, though. Y'all know how we rocking.
Nigga, we went through the hardest and the longest.
Yeah, though.
Rain, I still came out. We went through the hardest. The rain, I still came out. We went through the hardest and the longest. Nigga, we went through the hardest and the longest. Rain, I still came out the strongest. With the hardest for the longest. Rain, I still came out the strongest. Nigga, this AK, this bitch knocked down her apartment. I'ma rain everything about this cartridge, nigga. I ate all my grilled cheese with applesauce in it. Ooh,
Shout out.
know that pussy clean, so it's gon' cost me. I'ma beat that pussy up like rocket. Riding over slide like we hawking. Try to put the fire out my pocket. They send it to Marley. I speak that hard shit. Cuddy on my side, I threw him my option. Nigga, I'm fly like I walked out the cockpit. Bounce out on the nigga, hook hydraulics. We out on the nigga when he start falling. My sunglasses black, but these ain't Ray-Bans. I'ma bust your ass, my God, and then go change hands. Tell you hit him from the back, nigga, what's the game plan? I thought you was gonna face it, nigga, I'm noticed that you changing plans. And I don't even need no great friends, no. All my brothers, we gon' take it and go. Slick, she can't get dick, so she be hating and miserable. All I needed was the fucking patience to get the load. My iPhone crack like your bitch, nigga. Teach everybody how to watch me, my little sister. She 10 years old with a big dipper. She don't do no gymnastics, but she gon' split niggas. The chopper flash in case you fit the picture. He want all gas, give him 10 switches. That's big gut throat, ain't no little scissors. We give him gun smoke from my little niggas. I open the Louis box, ain't no Louis Vuitton sitting in it. So respectful, thank my mom that I don't hit these bitches. I see a ops, bald head, and I pistol whip it. Caught him in November, whole nigga, you bout to miss the Christmas. Ain't no weed for my jeans, but extensions in it. Just file weed on the phone, that's that expensive living. And it smell good, I might wanna hit it, flip it. Fucking my main bitch, but I miss my mistress. You don't wanna fuck me, I'ma give it his dick, just witness. My nigga got bodies, but he living with it. He grew dreads, so he wouldn't fit the description. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Hot shit.
I felt that shit.
Vibeship
Said my iPhone crack like your bitch,
TV. Yeah.
I felt that, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt
Vibeship
that
TV.
shit.
You felt that?
I felt that
Went through the hardest, the longest.
shit. Rain, I still came out the strongest.
Nigga, y'all know what it is. Vibeship TV, man. You know what I'm saying? It's podcast to podcast right now. We about to get into this industry. Anybody out there trying to start a podcast right now, just want to let y'all know, man, y'all about to get a lot of game
A lot of it.
on how to start a motherfucking podcast and why we started our podcast, you know what I'm saying? Because Two Braid Dre
Yes.
has been in the game for a minute before me, even when I started my shit, Vibeship TV. So y'all about to get some game.
A lot of game.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of game.
A lot of motherfucking game.
Even some life shit.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you know what I mean, as us in this industry, going through, you know what I'm saying, starting podcasts, how did you start off in your podcast, man?
Shit. Officially, I'll say 2020, I had a goal in August. That's when I said to myself, I said, I'm gonna do this podcast shit.
2020.
2020, during the pandemic. That's when I think everybody was finding their creative niche of some sort.
You started to be a pandemicpreneur.
Yes, yes. And
I got that from David.
But you know what, though?
That was Dave said, man.
But listen, it stemmed from boredom.
Yeah.
The one thing where they fucked up was they left niggas in the crib too long.
Oh, hell yeah.
They did.
Because
Niggas was
that really woke me up and said, listen, if they keep us busy, we can never be great.
Yeah, because you see bags on they
You
shit.
feel what I'm saying? So I always told myself when I was in at work, I was like, man, listen, I have a good way of delivering messages when I like talk to people because I always try to uplift. I'd be like preaching wisdom. Like if you're going through a tough time, I'm like, man, listen, the storm's right here, right now, but that sun coming right after. Just shit like that. Like, and then people like, man, I love talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You one for the people. So I was telling myself, like, man, I'm tired of hearing Steve Harvey in the Breakfast Club, and I ain't hearing myself in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, fuck it. I was like, I'm gonna do a podcast. But you know, when we first start off, we just be so ambitious to get it out that we don't take the steps.
Right.
Like Dre said earlier, we don't take the steps. So I was like, all right, cool, check this out. I'm gonna take some steps. I know for a fact this shit gonna be expensive. Because what I'm trying to do is going to cost me. So let me not rush it. So then I made the goal where I said winter or the spring of 2022 or 21, I was going to bring it out. I was going to start it. Fortunately, I started my girlfriend's birthday, February 6th, 2021. That was my first official one that went on Apple Podcast. Okay. That was my goal too. Is how can I get the podcast on Apple? Like how the fuck can I do that shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I did that, I was doing the research. I was asking people, and a lot of niggas was not giving out game. It was to the point where I had to go find it. You know how I say if you want information, go to a book. Right. That's what I had to do because niggas was not opening their mouth. Yeah, no, they don't want.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube's the school.
Yeah, you know. So I was watching niggas. I was copying niggas. I would watch everything that you was doing that I liked. I would pick from. Even if it was something so small, I would pick from it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Breakfast Club, I love the chemistry. I'm taking that with me.
Absolutely.
You know, Steve Harvey's morning show, the laughter and the comedy, I'm taking that with me. Absolutely. You feel what I'm saying? I would take by little, and then people and the swagger, the culture, I'm taking that with me. And then bam, I was like, you know what?
Make it your own.
I got it. And my title was, did he really just say that? So I know that I'm off the wall because I'm honest. Yeah. I was like, how can I keep something that can never die down? Let me say some off the wall shit where I don't got to worry about nothing. Did he really just say that? After that was a wrap.
That's what's up.
Got you. I mean, that's definitely super dope, bro, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying, starting in this podcast world, you know what I mean, even us starting off, bro, it's just like I said, behind the scenes as we was talking, it's just like, I talk a lot.
Yeah.
So it was like, yo, I'm gonna do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, what equipment do I need? Watching $1 million worth of games.
That's a
so
start.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, what do I need? I ain't really necessarily think about the conversation like you did, though. You took a lot of thought into that. You know what I mean? Which I feel like I should have studied more as far as like learning about podcasting. But I was more in like, okay, I'm already funny at times, you know what I'm saying? Gilly gonna be having me cracking up when, you know what I'm saying, and their chemistry is dope. I said, I just got to find the right people that we can have a lot of conversations about entrepreneurship and that we could talk with rap artists. That was mainly like my niche of people that I wanted to talk to. I was like, man, well, I want to talk to rap artists because I used to rap and I know a lot of rappers. And I'm like, all right, how could we talk to entrepreneurs to get the city more exposure to people like, okay, I ain't never know this about real estate or I ain't never know this about credit. You know what I'm saying? It's like now you learning some game too in between the entertainment. So it's like entertainment and education at the same time.
That's how you deliver.
Yeah, that was like the best way I wanted to go about it. So like,
my bad.
Go ahead, no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say.
You good?
So who did you have any like inspiration during that time to when you first started?
Me.
The podcast? That was just
Me.
You? Oh, okay.
I was my inspiration because the way I wanted to do it, no one else was doing it.
Okay.
So I had nobody to follow. So everything had to be authentic off the rip.
Right,
if I took from anybody where I was like inspired by that person, I was gonna fuck up. Because that's like you said, like that's not my pride. Like, that's not my mindset. I'm copying off of what you're doing versus like, okay, how do I want to do it? You know what I'm saying? That's why it took a little longer. And then the process, because you gotta think about the quality. We see this it's all with the categories too. Like the categories are big. Like everything that you put out there, that's your product. If I want to sell my motherfucking my shit, it got to be worthy. Right. And I knew for a fact that if I copied anybody else, like as far as like using it as an inspiration, I would be following them like Kobe and Jordan. Right. Everybody know Kobe is amazing, but he's amazing because of his work ethic, not because he copied Jordan. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I learned from that early. Like, yeah, you can be the best, but nigga, Jordan's really the best. Mm-hmm. You know, I love you because you was way more dedicated than Jordan was. Mm-hmm. You didn't have the ability. You had the skill set. But the drive came from watching Jordan.
Right.
So he picked that small piece, and then look what happened.
Right.
He surpassed him.
Right.
So that's where I had to think about, like, all right, cool. I'll take small pieces and I'll use my authentic style that I deliver, and that way I'll create greatness.
Yeah, that's definitely unique, bro. And that's that parallel between Kobe and Jordan. As I sit and think about that right now, like, yeah, you're right, bro. He definitely, Jordan is the greatest, but he took that one aspect and said, all right, I'm going to be, my work ethic is going to be
unmatched.
Unmatched, right?
Unmatched. Nobody can ever say that they outwork Kobe.
Right.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what he has. It's like your legacy. That's his legacy.
Right.
Is his work ethic.
Right.
But everybody say, oh, he's a Mamba. No, that nigga is celebrated because of his work ethic. Everything they talk about now is about what? What he did. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he was never he was never. I learned that from two people that got that same mentality. They never celebrate their wins. They be like, yeah, what's there to celebrate, bro? We still got work. Like, it was like you know what I'm saying? That's how Kobe was. It's like, you won the championship. How you feel? He like, still more work to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I'm not even.
It's like,
I mean? And I seen that from two people. Like, my man's and one of my entrepreneur little mentors. It was like, he's like that too. It's like, I don't care about what I did today. You know what I'm saying? We still got more to do. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, that's crazy. Like, their work ethic drive is crazy. Like,
that push, you don't want to put that extra focus on just one thing. It's like putting yourself in a box for real. Like, all right, I won this championship.
Yeah.
But I can win 4. You know what I mean?
See,
I
listen,
can keep going and
down.
bro. Like, it just seems like you gotta. I'm not saying not to live in a moment, for sure live in a moment, but understand, like, you already halfway through the next process because you already done with this goal.
But see, I want to tell y'all something, and this is real shit. The best reward is the consistency. And that's living in the moment.
Absolutely.
I don't give a damn how many championships I win. That's a part of the game.
Facts.
I don't get happy from the celebration of the championships. Why do you think Tom Brady's still in the league?
Right.
The nigga has nothing else to prove.
Right.
But it's what he's done for so long that he just can't stop.
But that man, he had a pocket. He getting a divorce and all that
Yeah,
shit. Bro,
but no.
gotta calm down, man.
But listen, I want you can
I want
never
to play the lead, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Swear to God, he said fuck them vacations.
I love the game.
Yo,
Bro, they should have definitely made the clip with him with money making.
Swear to God, I love the game.
I love the hustle. Tom Brady, somebody got to make that. I'm going to play ball.
that's real shit. That's real shit. If niggas only knew what I do behind the scenes, they'd be like, nigga, you're addicted. And I am. I am. Like, I'm chasing, because my thing is, I don't just stop. The conversation is the first piece. Because I have a whole, bro, like, if I could only tell y'all what I did with Bree and Boaz, like, I really, like, shaped them. Because what I wanted from them, I had to tell them, like, yo, I think you should do it this way. Bree, do it this way. And it came together as a whole. Me, Bree, and Boaz are completely different people outside of the podcast. But I wanted to work on our connection because I knew if I wanted us to go forward, we had to sell that shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like Target and Walmart. Everybody have all these employees, and all these employees are fucking different. But, by all means. But you have to work together to make Target what Target is.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. To make it look what it's supposed
Exactly.
to look like.
Once you put that uniform on, nigga, you are a Target. You're a fucking
You're part of the
employee.
system, yeah.
Thank you. So that's what I had to do with them, and it worked out. It actually enhanced their, ability to understand the podcast nature, but also more than just the conversation. Because real quick, the topics. This is where people get fucked up when it comes to this podcast shit. The topics are so typical. Yeah, but it's the little pieces of the topics that no one talk about that really make shit stand out. And the best thing you could ever do is just be honest.
Right.
Be raw, honest. No matter if they like it or not, your honesty will always help you prevail. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that definitely works because it's like us.
Authenticity is key.
We would be authentic.
Facts.
It's like we ain't really like, hey, so you know what I mean? It's like, bro, we just gonna go with this flow and we gonna see how, you know what I mean? We gonna rock out and then fill you out, like, and then we know how to move from there. But I feel like also with the podcast, it's energy, like, you know what I'm saying? How y'all conversation is going. It's like carrying that, you know what I mean? That conversation to another. Yeah, I'm like, all right, I know I can ask this. I know I can ask that. You know what I'm saying? I know I could come with this. I know when my man's is like, it's 3, so With us, it's 3, so it's like it's not just one person. So it's like just like you said, it was the 3 of y'all. It was like, all right, you know how to move around. Like, all right, so it's like, bro, coming in. All right, go ahead, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, bro, he's coming in. Let him do his thing. All right, you know what I mean? You come in, all right, come.
Yes.
So it's like you just know when you timing. It's like energy though, because it ain't like no real clock.
Oh, well, listen, we studied that shit.
Yeah.
But y'all didn't see that shit. Like, no, I was like Kobe. They called me Suge Knight for a reason. Like, bro, because like, if you a part of my shit and then y'all owning this shit, y'all going around cities like, yo, we done a podcast, then that's what the fuck you gonna be 24/7. There's no clock out. Like, this is you when you go to sleep and when you wake up.
That's what we doing.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, I would have Boaz. We have meetings after every live. Yeah. After every live, our meetings would be like an hour. So think about, we get off like 10:30, 11 o'clock. After that shit, we on to like maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. Bring out a son.
So we is having our
You know what I'm
meetings
saying?
on the Saturdays, bro.
See,
So
and
that's structured. You knew structure. That's the thing about running a podcast. Like, but I'm just saying that with anything, it's a business. So you gotta know, like, some people. I'm just being real with y'all. Some of y'all starting this podcast shit just only because, it's hype. You know what I'm saying? But they see the glitch, they see the wave, they see what it look like, they see, but they don't know, like, man, there's work behind that, behind the scenes, bro. That's like work, bro. Like, but it works smoothly for us because we on according the page.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We, like, bro always say, like, we ain't talking to each other Monday through Friday, bro. Like, we all got families and we got shit going on. So it's like, bro, we might text, you know what I mean, through our chat that we got on our text joint. So it's like, all right, we'll chat, boom, boom, boom. But mainly, like, we already know what we doing.
y'all developed that chemistry.
Yeah,
to just be like, all right, Dre, let's go.
But guess what? You're from the same hood. We lived in the same hood, grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I met him at a job. We sold credit cards together.
So y'all already know each other off the rip.
So but I'm saying that there's somebody else that was in play.
Yeah, bro. I wasn't here in the
He
beginning.
wasn't in the play.
Oh shit.
So it worked out a certain way. So it was like I tried to bring somebody else in that was from California, bro. It just ain't work out.
And God
You know what I'm
said,
saying?
no, not this nigga.
Yeah, no. So you gotta go. But Lay came with like, bro, y'all need to know that was good. I'm like, I know, bro, it's gonna be consistent. And he know I'm not playing about this shit. So it's like we on the same path. Let's go. Yeah. And we still on this road. It's like, this shit done opened up a whole new wave of opportunities and it gave us more exposure because individually, like, it still helped us all in some type of capacity. It's like it opened up so many windows and doors. It's like, it's crazy because you build relationships with people through the podcast behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we've been building. It's like we're building relationships. We're getting to know people. Now we could just, at the drop of a hat, pop up. You know what I'm saying? Next week we got an interview. We're going to be at Eon, just to let y'all know.
See?
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
that's how you network.
Because we building, and that's what people don't understand. It's like, I'm a marketer, bro, at heart. I'm a true marketer. That's how I learned about the online space when we talking about content. Is, bro, I learned marketing because I got hooked onto an affiliate marketing company where you can make $80 commission. After I was hooked, I said, all right. You know what I'm saying? How do I learn how to market? Started learning about ads and all this other shit, but it was like, marketing sells everything. Everything. Every product in your crib, it was sold to you in some type of capacity.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Or it convinced you to buy it.
Right.
And that's how it was with the podcast shit.
Definitely.
It's a fact.
And you need somebody, like, I ain't gonna stop. My thing, like, we was talking about this on an episode, shout out to Tanglewood and shit. And they asked us a question, and they was like, how do y'all, like, if two of y'all don't agree? I was like, bro, what it come down to is we have a common goal. You know what I mean? It's like us playing basketball, bro. If he's down at the hoop and he's wide open, I'm gonna pass him the fucking rock.
I don't give a damn if he missed it or not.
He's open. He's the fuck open.
But
you know what I'm saying?
but you know what, though?
Some people be forgetting that shit, bro.
But the best part about that is there's two ways that could play out. You know what I'm saying? Either he can lay it up or he can see you coming down throughout the backboard. So why he thinking somebody gonna block his shit? Nah, nigga, you got to dunk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or bro, it's 3 for real. Cause I used to play big man. You can pass it down. I can act like I'm going down and throw it right back to whoever's coming through the hoop.
And rest my case.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like every time it's like it could play out so many different ways, but it's like we know when it comes down to like, we might not agree, but we know that the common goal is for this to get done. Certain things to get
Victory.
done. It's bro, for sure. We're touching that. We're gonna go to the finish line for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and that's one thing that I had to like. I feel like I brought upon solution. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when like if bro would be like, I don't know who we got next, or we don't know how we gonna like set this up. Even like with like when we did the setup here back and forth, like Dre was like, bro, we might as well do a setup here and a setup over there so people don't get bored. And I'm like, that makes sense.
Facts.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Because you always gotta switch it up on niggas. You gotta catch them before they even catch you. You know what I'm saying?
And then sometimes we didn't even want to switch up, but we had to.
We had to,
Right.
right?
Swear to God, like.
I mean, I swear we done fucked up,
I
bro.
just
Got
want to-
times.
My bad, Dre.
No,
I
good.
need-
I'm saying, no, I'm just saying. I'm about to say we just fucked up sometimes, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just know when we had Stevie here, we forgot the chips in the camera. I was like, oh, God.
Damn.
I said, nigga, what you done did? Like,
But
that was it, but it just like,
we
it
thought
just-
that shit was gone.
We thought it was, bro.
We thought everything, like, talking about none of, we thought none of it recorded.
like, we was talking
We thought
about
none of it recorded, bro.
Shout
Coming
out
to
to
find
Steve
out.
for being cool for
Steve,
that,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Sure,
shout out to
bro.
Steve.
We ended up having an audio.
Time out.
Yeah.
Y'all mean to tell me y'all had a whole ass show
Yeah, bro.
that didn't get recorded?
Yeah, bro.
it recorded to my phone, but it was skipping.
But it was skipping.
So I can only get pieces of it,
Yeah,
and I just
bro.
be able to drop a little bit of clips. Then I had the sound, then I dropped that on Spotify. I was like, that's all we got.
Wasn't nothing else we
Yeah,
could do.
but
But
I
that-
was
but
so
that-
angry. They seen it on the nigga like, no, bro.
That goes
spit.
back
He
to like
was-
you were saying, bro.
Talk to
Kind of
me.
like trial and error, bro.
Yes.
So like so for Dre, it was a little bit. He you know he was a little bit distraught and he was mad.
Yeah.
For real. You know what I mean? Because mistake, we're all human. Mistakes happen.
Facts,
But
man.
where we come in collectively, bro. Yeah, you forgot the chips, bro. But collectively, that's our mistake, bro. We not gonna let you just share that shit alone.
Yeah, we all gonna own
You know what I'm
it.
saying? So for yeah, I just said his name. I just shouted him.
Stevie.
So for Stevie, you know, bro, that's not on Dre. That's on all three of us, bro. So you get an apology from all three
I
of
said
us,
we
bro. That's
fucked up.
all of us fucked that up.
But you know what
I'm
though?
saying?
That right there is gonna tell everybody like, all right, we know not to fuck that up no more. You know what I'm
Off the rip.
saying? Like yeah, like
absolutely. I leave them chips in there now. I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't thinking
Facts.
about.
the little SD
Like,
joints.
yeah, I heard you put that back in there. Like, no, put that back in there. Don't take them joints out like that, like, bro, because I just know me. Like, I be doing shit, and I was like, nah, nigga, I want them to be there, and when they supposed to be there, like,
Facts.
so I just know, like, trial and error, bros. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's mad times we fuck up, and I just try to tell people, like, if you fucking up, it's like people be like, oh, fuck it, then it ain't working. Like, bro, there's mad shit that was happening even at the crib. Like, oh, the sound got fucked up.
That's the
You know
worst.
what I'm saying? But
that's
it's like,
the worst. That's
it
the
is
worst.
the worst, but it was like,
It was a
those
learning
15
lesson.
episodes at home, bro, that shit was definitely practice. You know what I'm saying? So you doing your joint on social media.
Yes,
Let's talk about that process, like,
man.
because you say it's hard.
Hard as fuck.
So what's the hardest part about that part?
Keeping people's interest. Like just for example, Instagram is the hardest, and I'm gonna say this and I own it. Instagram is the hardest place to grab somebody's attention for more than 10 seconds.
Why you think that is?
Instagram has over the years, because I've studied Instagram too. Instagram over the years, I feel like, and I can own, they have made it to where everything is short and quick. Everything.
They do.
Everything. You like when you see a picture now, like now the picture has features and shit where it keeps you engaged to the point where you get bored so quick. It's like, oh, this is nice, and then next one. Oh, this is nice, and then
ready to go to the
let's be
next.
real. Like you see the females on her too, dog, because that's all they flaunt now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you see females ass titties, ass pussy, ass.
I was just talking about that with them. I was like, I love ass, but god damn, Jesus
I
Christ.
showed him how to remove it from your algorithm.
That's true.
Please do.
I can show you.
Please, listen. I got enough on.
bro.
I got enough of that shit on Twitter, so I don't need Instagram too,
I had to
nigga.
remove it from my algorithm. I know how to
And then
remove it.
it's all
now.
looking the same. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you got ass. All right, you got ass. You got titties. You got ass. You look good. You
Yeah.
look good. I get it. But
Man,
I don't
listen.
want to keep seeing it. Like,
Listen,
that's
at first I was like, man, that shit fire. But then when I started seeing bitches come out, excuse my language, because I don't want to call females bitches. When I started seeing females come out with fucking booty shorts on and thongs up their ass and with
You
dunks
like, what the
on,
fuck is going
it's
on?
like this ain't even serious. Like you would never walk down the street with that. Like,
Oh,
so
God.
like I'm like, this is Photoshop.
It's like soft porn. almost.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Basically.
So imagine with all that going on, right? And you trying to create a podcast where you go live for an hour and you want people to take you serious.
Right.
Sure.
She gotta be on her twerking or something.
Man, listen, you would think
Niggas are tuned in.
like, yo. So the things that I would use to keep people's attention, dog, because it's so hard to keep people's attention for so long. was by having topics that everybody can relate to. A lot of people, when they start podcasts, they want that celebrity conversation.
Right.
We ain't no fucking celebrities.
Right.
So I want to be able to apply it to people who have 9-to-5s, who really have real life issues. Baby mama drama, baby father, you know what I'm saying? All the realistic shit. And then, like, you know, once I got that down pack, I'm like, let me create a system where we have actual, like, content, how we create it. So we would do our intro, like, what's up, everybody? It's the one and only 2 Bray Dre, me, Lady Bree, Timothy Boaz. Did we really just say that? Boom. You know how many times, nigga, you know how many fucking times I practiced that shit to where it really came out as me? It took me at least 3 months. Like, y'all don't know that shit. It took me 3 fucking months to get that shit down pack, and it took all my mistakes for me to realize that.
That's all the work behind the scenes, bro.
Man, listen,
That's the work
listen.
people don't see.
People outside going to the clubs, turning up. Nigga, I'm on that motherfucking Rodecaster Pro, pressing buttons and shit, and getting my cadences right. Like, I'm really practicing. I'm a DJ. I gotta host this shit. You feel what I'm
that's why I
saying?
said your cadence is sweet.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? You be smooth as hell. I'll be like, that nigga definitely hard on the spot.
you know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what I'm saying? No, for real. Like, if you go listen to it, you be like, oh, this nigga really, like, sound like he on the radio. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen. Nigga sound like this nigga on the radio talking that, yeah, it's 2 Dre straight smooth as hell. You be like, oh, this nigga about to say some shit. The radio like, fuck your bitch. You be like, damn, like, this nigga, act like your old bitch, nigga.
Yo, let me tell y'all where I came from. Listen, yo, guess where that shit came from, though?
Yeah, you be smooth as hell.
Do y'all remember that shit on late nights on Sundays with Keith Sweat?
Hell yeah.
That's where that shit came from, nigga.
The quiet story shit or something.
But this shit be really smelling like that. And then, though, like, when you talk, though, it's like you ever hear somebody talking, it's like, you be like, damn, what he about to say? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He'll keep you going, so, today, bro, this is what happened. You be like, what is this nigga about to say? Like, he got you, like, on pause, like, hold up. Bro. So, I know y'all heard about what the fuck happened. He's like, what the fuck happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he got the cadence down back, bro. That's why I say your shit. True, I give you your flowers too, nigga. Even though you giving us ours, bro.
Man, I
your
appreciate
shit
that.
is hard, bro. That's why I say, bro, you can't stop, bro, with that type of talent, like, bro, because it's like, yeah, I mean, it's like seeing a nigga make threes all day. Like, bro, what the fuck you doing out here, nigga? You better go hoop, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the skill, because some people don't got that. Some people that's hopping in this podcast industry shit, bro, they don't got the skill. Yeah. They just jumping in because they think it's popular, or they chilling and smoking their little weed around their homies. Like, yeah, bro, let's talk about them bitches. Like, bro, nigga, you about to talk about dumb shit all day, like that you already be talking about the same shit. So it's like, bro, you gotta have different shit that people really are influenced, like, or people just think like, oh, maybe if I get the right interviews. Bro, it don't even be the right interview sometimes, bro. It just be like the chemistry of the people that you're talking to.
Yes.
That, yeah, I'm saying, that give off the grape. Like, there's podcasts where I thought, like, oh, this one ain't, oh, he was giving off game. I ain't think he was gonna do that. Like, yeah, I mean, because some people be
That's
ready.
how it be, though.
Yeah, you just don't know.
You never know who you're talking to, and then until you talk to somebody. And I think even with like grabbing people and putting them on the show, at first nobody wanted to be on. Niggas was nervous and shy, so it was like fuck. And then like, so what we would do is, I was like, Bree, like, we need to be able to have people feel like they're a part of the fucking show. So I was like, let's just let people, like, you can press them in and they can just come on. That made people feel loved. But the one thing I would love about Instagram, dog, that was a hidden gem that I didn't know is when you add people in, their followers can watch the show.
Oh, yeah.
That shit, when I found out that shit, I said, yo, we gotta take this up a notch. That's when I was like, yo, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start getting dressed up now. So like, nigga, I'd be at the crib all day, or I'd be at work and I'd be tired, I get off, I take a shower right before the show, nigga, I get fresh, I put cologne on, all types of shit. Nigga, I need to be in the mix right now. Like, I need to be here. And I'll get on with my hat, nigga, I'll be feeling all groovy and shit, and I just start talking. And then like I see Bree, because the one thing that Bree and Boaz brought was they had a nightlife. I wasn't doing shit, so them going out was the entertainment for the night. And they were like, oh, you know what Bree did? And then I'm like, oh shit, no, what Bree do? And then bam, everybody like, oh, what Bree do? And then bam, niggas talk about this shit, and then that's our content.
Okay.
Yep, and then the anonymous questions, because see, this is when you do a podcast, you got to have certain like segments, like what is it, Steve Harvey morning shows, right? Okay. Like they would have the nephew Tommy.
That motherfucker funny as.
Oh my
God, that man's funny as
But
hell.
the strawberry letter was the fucking shit. Listen, when I would be on that, I'd be at work with my fucking Beats by Dre headphone in one ear, and I'd be listening to that Strawberry Letter. I'd be like, oh, this is some good shit. Nigga, when you listen to that, I'm like, yo, if we can get Bree, because she's a female, so we need that female voice, because women love a female talking about female shit. When niggas talk about female shit, females feel triggered. So now you gotta understand the game. If you understand the game, you could approach it differently. So I was like, Bree, you know what? You're going to be in charge of anonymous questions. Yup. So she would read out the letter like, and it'd be like, yo, thank you, Dre, thank you, Boaz, thank you, Bree. I've been dealing with this dude.
Wants the Breakfast Club.
Yo, yes.
It's DJ Envy.
That's
And
good,
they got the
though.
one female right there like, yeah, you got it, baby girl.
Yes.
You gonna hold it down on that side.
Yo.
Then ask all that other shit we can't ask.
Yeah, nigga, I told you take every little fucking piece, but just make it you.
Yeah, that was genius. That was genius.
Yeah, listen.
That's definitely.
Because I'd have never
how
thought about a female
structured,
being
bro.
on there like that.
And I actually thought about that too. Like, even with us, like, I wonder if we could slide in a little segment type of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't never think of that.
Everything is evolving.
that's dope,
Everything's
bro.
elevation, bro. Like, you gotta keep going, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever you don't try, you don't have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they don't fuck with it the first time, don't just scratch it off.
Yeah, you gotta wait till the
like,
season
like,
catch
say,
it.
see, like really enjoy the shit. Enjoy the failures. A lot of people don't enjoy their failures. They get discouraged and be like, man, I can't do this shit. Nigga, I've been talking behind a microphone for like almost 3 years now. When I first started the microphone thing, because when you hear yourself through the headphones, that shit does wonders to me.
It's different,
And that's why a lot of people want to do music because they get to hear themselves. But not everybody's an artist.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You can be a newscaster, you can be a radio personnel, you can be anything, but you don't know. But like, you know, when we were kids, you know how I said when you're kids, try some new shit? When I put on a fucking headphone and heard myself through the microphone, nigga, I went crazy. But that was a one, like, you know, a little moment in my life where I really forgot about. You know, you black, they want you to play football, play basketball, go to the league. Nigga, I don't want to do that shit. When I was a kid, bro, it's like, man, why you so tall? Nigga, you should be in the league. Nigga, fuck the league. I don't want to be in the league. I don't want to dribble. I don't want to dribble every fucking day.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was
Between
about
that
to
or
say.
when you go to a job and
Bro.
shit, and you get to a job and they be like, well,
Or
since you
hoop.
tall and big,
Or play
I know that he
football.
gonna be able to
That's
lift
it.
everything.
Yeah, like
That be
That's
that, bro.
a
That
stigma,
that
bro.
shit is
It's a stigma so bad because I'm in construction, right? And I remember when I first started, bro, it was rare that I was roofing, and it was rare that they saw black men and, you know, roofing. And these young men was coming in, and they every tall person, oh, did you play ball? Nigga,
that's the only thing a nigga can do. That's what I'm saying.
That's the
Like,
only thing niggas can do. Like, come on,
Nah.
bro. It wasn't like, oh, did you?
He said that's disrespectful.
Have you roofed before, or like you did any
Nothing.
type of construction? Oh,
Facts.
did you play ball? Nigga, no. Like,
but you know,
what the
listen.
fuck?
You know what's
That's-
fucked up though?
that's what they think we
I
do.
definitely played ball a couple times.
That's why
Everybody did,
like,
though.
Yeah.
I definitely played
but
football. I
you-
played for my school.
and played
couple times.
basketball.
Yeah,
Man,
like-
listen, I played football in college. I
But
played.
it be on some like, don't make that
Yeah, me.
the 100. Yeah, don't make that just the only thing that you know me for. Don't think that just because I'm
Right.
this tall, this black as hell, that I'm just supposed to.
But you know what?
I'm supposed to almost make it to the league or something.
Right.
But listen though, that's the one thing about it. We don't show them anything else.
Right.
That's true.
I feel like that's not
But
it.
no, but the window is.
I feel like that's not
definitely
it.
changing.
Only reason why I say that, I'll say it like this, because for the industry that I'm in, there's not a lot of them. I'll let you know that now, bro. It's only like me and like 2 other people, but I ain't gonna stunt like I'm definitely well known. Like I made sure like to talk with everybody. Like it's a real, it's a deep community. Everybody knows everybody for sure.
Yeah.
But I done damn near been in every room. And everybody will still think that I'm only one sided. And I'd be like, bro, just because I come from here don't mean that this is just who I am.
But see,
y'all
yep.
didn't know when I grew up, I watched Pokemon, I watched Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I would go in the crib.
But see, but check this out.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Like-
show them that shit.
Bro, like I said, bro, that does not matter, bro. I'm telling
Wait,
you.
tell me, elaborate for me real quick.
Okay, all right. I can have a full-blown conversation about anything under the sun that has nothing to do with the hood, and it'll still resort back to thinking that just because I'm from the hood, I'm supposed to know everything that's going on in the hood, bro.
Oh no, you know what? Now
You know
see,
what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying. I'm talking about as far as our talents, like showing our people. Because
okay, I see what
there's
you
one
mean.
thing
I
we
see
get
what you
fucked up, yo. Because since I live in Pittsburgh, we audition for these motherfuckers and don't even realize it.
Oh yeah.
And we're so busy trying to show that we're not like that instead of showing that we are like that.
Yeah.
It's a fear tactic. Like now, like being in Maryland, man, like my hair, I don't rush to get it braided every 2 weeks. I let my shit, get unraveled and all that shit. Like I'm me. But my job is not to my job is not to audition for you to showcase that. I'm just supposed to be me. And you take whatever the fuck you want to take from it. Because at the end of the day, if I keep trying to show you something, what you want to see and want to hear and believe is what you're going to choose to hear and believe. Like, you have to be you no matter what and own that shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we just show them who you are. Bro, I am from the hood.
I'm saying that, but I'm saying like it's like that's not my only place that I have been.
Exactly.
That's what it be for me, bro. It be like, damn, I've been traveling since I was a kid. I done went everywhere, but y'all only are trying to consume this from me.
Yeah.
Like I'll step, bro. We can talk about everything. I talk about everything, bro. Facts, but that's the only thing that they'll end up consuming sometimes. And I'll be like, y'all not understanding. Like, okay, like yeah, this is a part of me for sure. Like, it's never gonna go away. But at the same time, I have so much more to offer.
There's
more things that I want to do, like even down to a job, bro. You can tell them, hey, I want to be part of management position. They'll look at you crazy, like, okay. Well, you got to be here for like 3 more years, but
all these requirements and qualifications and shit.
But you wasn't here for 3 more years.
Yeah,
you only been here for 6 months.
That's my case.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be stuff like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so from that, I just be on some. You guys will see my movements, and then y'all will understand.
Yeah,
I ain't gotta tell you nothing, but but if you don't believe me, that's cool. That's fine. Cool. You don't believe me, but once you see me in like 4 different spots, like okay,
you can't get me mad, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga, enjoy this shit.
Yeah, bro. And then some people be like, damn, bro, you really do get around like that.
Yeah,
you do be a little bit everywhere in different crowds and shit. Yeah, bro. I told you that. You just thought I was
speak
just
louder than words.
Yeah.
I'm always going with that, bro.
For sure.
Always, bro. I don't give a, bro. I never gave a fuck about what people think because I was always gonna do me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, even when I was little, bro, I remember somebody's mom asked my mom and said, your son don't never get in trouble. He always like going by himself somewhere. Like, nigga, I'm doing me, nigga. I ain't gotta follow y'all niggas. Y'all
it's
niggas
something about them Dre's, dog.
Like, I ain't about to be.
You ain't waiting for nobody else.
I ain't waiting to do what y'all doing, bro. I got my own way of how I'm gonna do it. I might take a little, you know what I'm saying, lessons from y'all, but I ain't about to do exactly the same shit. Cause it's like, I'm gonna move at my own time and speed and my pace on how I move, and I know that I'm a knowledgeable person, bro. I'm a sponge. I'll read. I educate. I consume information daily, bro. And it's like I'm always learning shit, and it's like I be feeling like my brain sometimes gonna explode because I'm learning too much shit at one time. It's like, bro, I'm on this, I'm learning this shit. I might be looking up some pharaohs in Egypt shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, bro, you really like, because I'm on some universal shit, bro.
But it be like your mind it needs that, bro.
Yeah, I need to be like,
if you think about it, I just did some random shit with my phone.
I need all that.
Just on some like, I be on social media too much, me and my ass. Even though that I do this, I sell vintage, I do a little bit of everything. I'm a dad, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of everything, but still at the same time, if I'm doing all this, imagine that times 2. Imagine me doing all that times 2. Like that's kind of one reason why like I quit like in the midst of like smoking, because I was on some like, I spend time with my kids, but I want to spend more time with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole routine when I smoke. It takes me 30, 40 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? So
that you can't get back.
Exactly. So I rolled into, okay, now when I come into the crib,
I appreciate you.
I don't even gotta worry about that.
Think about it like that.
Yeah.
It do take a lot of time,
bro. It take up a lot of time.
Roll up, you know what I'm saying? Then you smoking, then time gonna pass.
Bro, let's say that I smoke by myself.
I be looking at the time like,
I can smoke for like, I can smoke for 4, bro. I can smoke for all 4 of us, bro. Literally, I'll put a half an AFE or an AFE in the back where bro knows. You know what I'm saying? Me and him we done did it both. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I'll smoke 3-4 of them in a day. That's for surely 2-3 hours.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Depending on if between me being high and me smoking and me rolling it.
And then being relaxed.
And on top of that, but listen though, bro, but I'm still getting my work done. I'm still spending time with my kids. But that's when I came to the realization, like, I need to do more of this instead of that. Right. Same with Instagram. Now I'm at to the point, like, it's cool me scrolling and all that, but other shit has to get handled.
Right.
See, I want to talk about that too, because listen, that's why I stopped drinking.
That's 100.
I stopped drinking because one thing I fucked up was I was looking at one of our shows that we did on live.
Congrats on that too, bro.
Thank you. Because listen,
congrats definitely on that.
You know what? Because it's not. Thank you. It really, I learned that it didn't do shit for me, and I know that I can go without it. You feel what I'm saying? When you single and you want to see where the hoes is at and all that shit, you know that's where they gonna be at, and it's gonna be there. And you can't be no nigga with no drink in your hand. You feel what I'm saying? So I started learning, like, once I stopped fucking with certain things, I didn't need that requirement no more. But you went to the crib with your girl, then you got the wine. You don't need the fucking liquor, nigga. What type of shit you on? You want to get it regardless.
Absolutely.
You don't gotta be. I don't need tequila to fuck my bitch. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but I don't. I can do it off the. I can do it off the wine.
Regular,
I don't
Yeah.
drink like that, but I know what you mean. That it's like, nigga, why am I gonna be sauce at the crib like that?
Yeah. So, but check this out. Imagine being sauce on your live. Imagine when you can't even get the questions out that you want to get out. Imagine when you talking about some shit that's deep and you sitting there lost and you dizzy as hell. You just you ain't even fucking coherent.
You watch some shit that fucks
and
your
then,
head up.
but then everybody's watching you. And I'm like, he's a drunk. Like, that's why Drink Champs is cool, but is that shit gonna last? Because when you really think about it, all y'all niggas doing is getting drunk.
Sure.
Yeah.
You passing out gems, but you really just giving out flowers and getting drunk for real.
Sure.
You feel what
it's
I'm
crazy
saying?
you saying that. I kind of like slowly just started to like curve off on them because of that.
I've always been on me. I ain't never liked drink shows like that.
I fuck with
I
Drink
fuck
Champs
with it,
because
but
of
I
the-
don't fuck
but
with
I
it
thought
like
it was
that.
the concept was a good idea.
It be because of
I
the
like the $1 Million Dollar.
it's cool if you got, all right, have a shot. Or like you said,
It's cool if you got eight
like
livers. If you got 8 livers to give out.
have a
Listen.
shot every single time something crazy happen or you make a point. But like, come on now.
I want y'all to understand something. I'm an introvert. I'm quiet as a motherfucker. So for y'all to sit here and give me my flowers and say I got a good way of speaking and all that, my cadence is good. That shit took practice.
So is he. He's
Listen,
he said he don't like to talk to him.
I can talk behind a mic all day, but in front of people,
You would never know that though.
you see.
Yes,
never
I
know
had.
that,
Listen, but then now let's talk about Savoy.
Okay, yeah, we're dropping in some
Nigga.
boy on the wild shit going down.
They forced that shit out of me. Like,
You better speak up, nigga. You in the party house, nigga.
yo,
You said, nigga, turn up.
Nigga,
all that smooth shit go off the window, nigga.
nigga, take these shots, nigga.
Yeah, like you gotta really
We getting lit.
You gotta be loud. They got obnoxious. They gotta hear you. When you a bar back and a security guard, you know what I'm saying? You can't be hood niggas is like, nigga, who the fuck is you? You gotta be able to stand on your 2 feet and be like, nigga, this is who I am. Cause if you walk around, excuse me. They're like, nigga, why are you moving for you, bitch? I'm like, yo, hey, fam, watch out, fam. I had to really elevate my voice.
Yeah, yo, watch out, fam.
And then the women. You see how I paused? The women is where I had to learn how to really speak clearly. Because you have to speak loud automatically, but you gotta speak clearly. If a woman is drunk and she can't hear you, nigga, you about to look stupid.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
What you say?
Yeah, like,
And they gonna
what?
say it like 4 times.
Yeah, like what? Huh? What? And then they walk away off. Like, damn. So I had
You
to.
said, damn, why did you go?
Yeah, like, I had to entertain women. So when I'm at the bar, at the bar, bro, it look good, but that's a scary ass. It's like a stage, bro. The bar is a
absolutely.
You seeing all the
where the
faces
camera
on
at? The bar is a scary ass stage. If you are behind that bar, understand.
Fuck up the drinks, too?
Yes. Oh, see, now that's a whole different story.
He said that's a whole different story.
If you fuck up the drinks, you fuck up your money.
Damn. I
You
ain't
fuck
think
up the
about
drink,
that.
you fuck up your money.
Yeah.
All the hustlers, listen, the women gonna pay. I'm not taking nothing from the women. They gonna pay. So you gotta entertain the women. If you can entertain the women, the niggas is gonna pay
like
because they
you
with
wait.
them.
Yeah.
So you have to learn how to speak to women.
Right.
Yeah, but like, hey, yo, come here. What you want? I had to learn how to speak the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to the cameras and shit, I'm like, yo, niggas is seeing me. I can't be drunk no more.
Yeah, I got you.
I gotta be able to speak what I want to say and then also drop some gems so motherfuckers could come back. If I'm not dropping no gems, I'm just out here drunk as hell. Niggas like, nah, I ain't fucking with that shit.
See, that was my issue though. I was high as a bitch, but I was dropping shit. And motherfuckers would be like, bro, I need you to get back to your morning shit. Cause I used to do like morning motivation. I still do, but I switched it out a little bit. But, bro, I be, blunt. What's going on with everybody? I'm about to pull up right now. Y'all better get y'all shit in order. But I definitely be, bro, I be focused, but I just knew that,
You just needed to get rid of that period.
bro, it's an extra appearance that I don't need.
He said, I don't need that on my
You know
who
what I'm
I am.
saying? Like, everybody that's going to see me, they're going to think like, oh, yeah, this motherfucker's always high. He smell like weed all the time. Bro, everywhere I went, I was smelling like bud. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and that don't look good for
Yeah,
business when I'm
it
trying to
don't.
sell clothes.
Yeah.
And I'm smelling
your
like
clothes
weed.
smell like
Then
bud.
the clothes might smell like bud. It don't matter if they smell. It doesn't matter if the store owners smoke, if the people that buy smoke. Nobody want to come and buy clothes with them smelling like weed.
bud.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even go to the fucking store, bro.
Yeah, like, bro, why
This shit smell like haze already. Turn this shit on already.
shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, bro, think about it. That's like you going to go buy some trees back in the day, and they smell like haze, or they smell like
you feel like it's been contaminated.
You was
like,
smoking in
yeah,
your office,
and
wasn't
I
it?
wasn't banging with that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, not even that, but I would smell like it though. So let's say I'm bringing, bro, I smoked everywhere I went. But let's say like I'm going into a shop, it's already in a bag. It could be fresh in a bag, anything. But if I'm smoking and I'm fresh out of me smoking and I put that shit down, bro, you're gonna smell it. Just like a cigarette, because I don't smoke cigarettes now. You can smell that shit from a mile away.
Yeah.
bro.
You can just tell that. You can just tell the difference.
That
instantly,
can
bro.
alter the mood and shit too, man.
Bro, real
Like,
quick, somebody be like, "Oh, maybe he ain't cleaning the clothes," or maybe, bro, it takes a different persona on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying? And that's like you said, it's gonna fuck with my money, and I ain't with nothing fucking with my bread, bro.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was drinking in the beginning of the podcast, I had to cut that shit out too.
Type
And
time.
one time I seen me slurring on there, I was like, "Oh yeah, niggas lost track."
Like, listen,
Hey, yo, I was lost track to what the fuck I was
You
saying.
ain't I always kept
Like,
an
I'd
extra
rather-
water, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let me get another water because I'm about to drown
like,
this
I was
shit.
like, yeah. I remember I just paused in the middle. I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, that's it ain't for me. I'd rather be skiing, like, cause I'd be cool when I be high. For me, it'd be like I'd be normal as hell. For me, for the weed, just be the it just be like
it mellows you down, so you can really get shit going.
Yeah.
I fuck with the weed all day, but I just can't fuck with the liquor. The liquor make me say shit that I shouldn't be saying and trying to prove a point, and I'm
Out
just
of
like,
pocket.
they're like, Dre, you fucked up, yo, because they'll tell me like, Dre, no, you went left. Like in the comments, that's the one thing too about Instagram is the comments. That's just live. So them niggas is commenting like, yo, Dre, they're like, Dre, you're tripping, Dre.
So how many motherfuckers you probably had on? No, what's the most people you seen on your live?
Ooh, so this is the tricky part. They'll tell you only like 50 motherfuckers on the live, but because you have all 4 parties, that shit like, it doubles. It could be 1,000. It could be like 1,500. You never know.
But what's the highest you seen?
So the highest I think I seen at total, I think was like 1,200.
1,200.
And that's when I told. Listen, I was so shocked. I screenshotted that shit and sent to the group chat like, yo, we gotta keep going. But it takes
Takes time.
So one word that people throw around that fucks everything up is professionalism. There's no such thing.
Hell no. Not when
I
you
want
out
y'all
here
to-
entrepreneur.
Yo, that professionalism shit came from something that people try to instill on people for other reasons.
for corporate.
Yes, like no, professionalism for me is just me being confident in myself and what I got, my structure. How professional can I make it? Like as far as the skill set, not the requirements and all that other shit. So when I think about it, I gotta make sure that my show is at least an hour and a half, depending on how many people are on. When they're on, so for example, we started at 7:30. Niggas ain't home by 7:30. Yeah, kids, your kids are still out having a good time, still up and shit. So we switched it to 9:30. So now we adjust. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, yo, Bree Boaz, let's get uniforms. Let's make this shit legit. So when we walk around now, when you outside walking around, like for example, I got Shay and Bay shit on. You feel what I'm saying? So when you walk around, you're marketing yourself. You feel we're your own shit. So that's the type of time I'm on. So now every time you see us, oh, did really just say that? Like,
Something that we working on too.
yeah, like even with Bree, she always tells me all the time, like, yo, when I be out on the south side and shit, like, oh, you Lady Bree.
Yeah.
That means the fuck we doing something. You feel what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers that you don't know knows your name. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I
Or
told
when
her.
they say your Instagram name, that shit fucks with you.
Yo, but see, you know what pissed me off though? Nobody
be
calls me Two Bray Dre.
See, look, my Instagram is Mill Street Vintage. When I hear somebody say that, I know that they're more so somebody that either just came to my page or might have been a customer. But when I know somebody that actually was like intrigued and actually watching my stuff, they'll be like, "Lay like the chips." That means you watch my videos.
Yeah,
all the
yup.
time. They're like, "Lay like the chips."
Because
oh, what's up,
that
man?
intro is everything, dog.
Oh yeah, facts, bro. It's definitely everything. So like, but between the both, when I hear them both, it's like before that, I think it was lay chips at the thrift. Or lay chips.
That's what it used to be,
Yeah,
yup.
so people would say that, bro. That shit will fuck me up. I'm like,
What?
looking around. And
But how did
shit,
that make you
like,
feel? That made you
that
feel
was like
good,
your
didn't
little
it?
slogan,
definitely.
That made you feel
definitely,
good
bro.
because now niggas know who the fuck you is.
Yeah, bro, and that's showing that my footwork's working.
Yes.
I'm definitely putting my foot to the pavement. I'm being consistent for sure because it's just like it's more than 5 people that said it. Once I heard that, I said, okay, I'm doing something different, and I got to keep doing this, whatever it is. I gotta keep a good reputation for this shit.
That image is everything,
Yeah,
dog.
bro.
That's
So-
your money.
Yeah, bro.
That's when you think about you, I think about money.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I love what I'm doing. I want to continue to do this shit until the day I die.
And the crazy part is you say that is that he said that's you. there's a word for it. I just can't remember it, but I'm gonna just say it in simple terms. Is that basically, yeah, you got to become some synonymous of what somebody refers you. So when you think about Kobe, you think about basketball. So you know what I'm saying. You think about Donald Trump, you think about business.
Yep.
So it's like comes synonymous with what you do. So like when people see you, you want to know that's what you do.
Everybody knows for the podcast.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, that's what you know. Oh, you do podcasting. So they say, oh, bro, you do podcasting and marketing. I see you doing both. You know what I'm saying? Okay, they telling me that. I was like, oh yeah, that's because that's what I do. But as far as branding, that is something that I realized this year that I'm about to really be rocking my brand next year all crazy.
That's flying in the fucking way. I'm like, you bitch.
About to smack the mic like that.
Yeah, bro. But
Yeah.
he just randomly appeared. He have not been here since the whole time.
Oh God.
As soon as we start recording, he's like, I want to know what you guys talking about.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, real rap, it's like you got to become synonymous with what you do, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I was like, next year, I was thinking like, oh, I got to have Vibeship TV. We got to have some of them shirts. Even him, he got to have his brand like Mill Street Vintage shirts. You know what I'm saying? I got Traffic League
I
Media
got the
shirts.
merch coming.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, when you start doing that lets people know, like, when they see you, that's who you are. That's what you got on.
But y'all have to understand something too, man. People want to be a part of something.
Yeah, they do.
People just want to be a part of something.
Fact.
So but we have to establish a platform and, you know, some type of gift to give to people so they can feel a part of it. It's like fraternities. Everybody want to feel entitled to be in a fraternity.
That's what I
sororities, gangs. Like niggas want to rep hoods. Like, yeah, that's my hood. That's my hood. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because of what comes with it. So when they think about y'all as an entrepreneur and what y'all doing, and you know this Vibeship TV shit, like people want to be a part of that. I had people asking us, like, y'all have any uniforms? Y'all have any hoodies y'all sold yet? Like, I want to be a part of y'all shit. I want to be our street team type shit. But yeah, people think about it though. No matter what nobody say, y'all have fans. Everybody has fans. And there's some loyal motherfucking fans that deserve to, you know, rep your shit.
Right.
But
I get that 100%.
Yeah, so it's like you really, man, listen, it's bigger than just a microphone and speaking.
Hey, that's a big fact, bro, because we got something in the works, you know what I mean? A big podcast event, trying to, like, make it, like, a bigger thing. It's like we got something in the works, though. It's like...
Definitely gonna need you to slide for that, too.
Man, you think I'm not? You think I'm not? Listen, this is what I do.
Podcasters in one room. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, bro, this is an organization of podcasters. It's like, if we all know what we doing, it's like, bro, you put a whole bunch of podcasters in a room, you be like, all right, we'll learn off all of each other in that room how to cater to audiences. So the conversation is going to be on, you know, basically podcasting and, you know, building content for your podcast. But it's like, it's a bigger event of artists performing and shit. Like, it's going to be a lot of shit. Like, but I'm just trying to tell niggas, like, to grow to these podcasts, this is a big thing that's going on in the, you know, in the online space, real heavy. We caught it in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You caught it early. I caught it the next year after you because I was like 21. You said 20?
20. I started in 20.
I started 21. So it's like, all right, it's 22 now. So it's like, yeah, like at the end of the day, we caught it in the beginning. That's why we're a little bit more advanced, all of us sitting here, like, because in the beginning, we seen when it was coming, like,
I want to talk about that shit. I want to talk about that shit because when I first caught it, the first people I ever seen doing it was a nigga from Tawan from the north side, from Northview. Him and this nigga was doing it. It was the first ones I ever seen do it, but they was doing it like years ago, where it was just them getting on live on a microphone, just talking. It was one of the first ones I ever seen do it. Then I seen Creative Noise. They were called Porch Trapping right now. They're from the north. One's from the north side, I think. One's from the south side.
Okay.
My boy Will and I think Chris. They was the first ones I ever seen them go on Facebook and just talking on a microphone. Okay. I wanted to be a part of their shit. I was like, yo, man, like, I love doing some shit like that. Like, I would love to get in on that. Let me get on it. It was like, yo, no. No. Like I got the boot. I got the quiet boot. Like they told me no without telling me no.
Yeah. But did they hit you with the we'll let you know, bro.
That's exactly what the fuck they said. And as soon as they said it, at first I gave it a little bit of hope, but they didn't see the vision that I saw. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I bet I fuck with y'all, I respect it, but now I gotta go get my own boat. And I gotta meet y'all niggas out in the ocean.
I ain't even gonna cap. You saying that though? The first person that I can't, cause I ended up kind of like how I was with this, but a little bit different. When I started doing the vintage scene, like I came on the scene, you know, like selling for myself, but I did a lot of joint ventures. I'll say that for sure. So one dude I started with, Shay Bug, me and him, he was like, yeah, bro, they want me to come on this podcast. It was Nigel from Whammo.
Yeah.
He had a podcast too. I think it was like
Yep.
2018.
Yeah,
He had like
I remember that
Waffle
shit.
on there,
Yeah.
Trap Yoga.
Yeah, we on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Facts,
remember that
bro.
shit downtown at Point Park.
Yep,
Yeah, I
yep.
know all about that shit.
I think who else was on there? Chrisera was on there. That's how I even met Chrisera, because we came the same day they came. It was her and I guess I forget what dude's name is, but he's like a agent for like NFL players and stuff like that. But he's from Pittsburgh and shit. And me and Bug went down there and we did it and everything. Freshie was there too. He came down there with us, but like I seen this, I'm like, this is crazy for real. But they had Art Like Us do the video.
Yeah, I remember that
Made
shit.
that shit look dumb crazy. I'm like, oh, this is hard as fuck. Like I didn't even like, and I just remember that, and then after that, faded away. I remember not X-Files. It was somebody before X-Files from Taylor Gang, I think.
What's this? I know you're talking about. I think it's the uncle.
Yeah. They had a decent amount of people on there, and I was just like, this shit's hard. I was like, if we have like more of these, just in Pittsburgh general, like I was like, I like the other cities, they're cool. I fuck with them, but we're from Pittsburgh. I'm just saying.
But see, I'm tired of the competition though.
But I'm saying that
yeah.
as in not competition, but like more so, more people doing it, but as a collaboration.
See, that's the thing about it though. A lot of people feel like they're in competition.
Yeah.
I hear people all the time say, "Oh, our podcast is better." And I remember one time, and Bria, I love you. She said, like, you know, our podcast is better than so and so's, and I was just like, yo, like, we're not competing. We're in our own lane. Like, if you give that shit energy, you throwing yourself off your own pivot.
I want to speak on that because I did come in like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I used to say that, I'd be like, bro, we the hottest podcast in the city, and, you know what I'm saying? But though, like, as we kept going, I just got humble. You know what I'm saying? I just said, like, look, it's cool. And as I got humbled, the more motherfuckers go in my inbox and, you know, ask me shit, and I'd be like, damn, like, bro, our shit is hot, but I don't never want to get too ego clouded because I be understanding, like, we still climbing, bro. We ain't got 10,000, like, we're still.
But even with that, you make yourself hit a ceiling that you don't want to hit and shit.
Yeah, I ain't
basically,
trying to be.
because you'll be like, yeah, we the hottest in the city when we could be the hottest in the world.
Yeah.
Type
See,
time.
the mindset, when you speak that shit, that's your mindset. So when I listen to people, like I said, I'm an introvert. I listen a lot before I speak. A lot of the times I figure you out. I study you before you even think I acknowledge you.
You read people.
I read like a motherfucker. See, that's the gym. I read people. It's
good quality.
I know when you're lying before you even think about lying because your body language, your eyes are going to tell me. That's why I said, bro, yeah, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, like in Savoy, you see it all the time. Niggas be lying out their ass. Women be lying out their ass. You know what I'm saying? I see that shit.
I'm a bass for more rounds, bro.
Yeah, listen, I know when niggas, listen, you could tell when a nigga broke and ain't got no money, but he still spending anyway. Like, you know, you can read this shit.
That's bad.
And
That's like,
yeah.
you saying that? That's like when we used to turn up with the strippers and shit. Not as in like turn up like that, but like we would perform on Sundays. They know who to go to.
Yeah. They know who to finesse.
That's where to go.
Yeah, because they know who gonna pay and who gonna pay because of. You know what I'm saying?
You know who ain't gonna get finessed. Like
Yo, shit.
No, it be on some shit like we know all these niggas still do. So we know that we gonna see them every Sunday. They gonna throw the same amount of money.
Exactly.
Type shit.
It's
So-
programmed at this point. You feel what I'm
You
saying?
already know what it is.
Facts, you
That's
right.
smart though. That's smart. You know
Man,
what
listen.
I'm saying?
If y'all really just sit back for a second and just watch shit play out, you have a better understanding on a lot of shit.
most definitely.
It should be so simple. Like I remember one time I did an interview with somebody and they asked me a simple ass question, and they tried to make it like amplified as if it was that serious or severe. When I'm just like, no, just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something so simple. Like you know what I'm saying? But like, I love talking on this shit because when people hear me, they be like, "Oh, I never thought about it like that." And that's the key to success when it comes to being a podcaster. I don't want to be a music artist. I don't want to do edits and shit. And I don't want to really do music behind the scenes, but all this shit comes together.
Right.
So that's why my shit be like, it be okay. I don't call it perfect or beautiful. I just call it okay because I know what I want, like the cameras that I want.
Well, know this. You stepping.
We stepping fast.
Definitely step
Just know that. You stepping, bro.
I appreciate that.
You gotta say it like that, bro. So like I'm saying, don't down yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Just because you want to upgrade yourself. That's what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? You stepping, bro.
When you're successful, it's hard to accept your
Bro,
flowers.
I do that shit all the time, bro. That's why I'm saying it to
Yeah.
you now. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
bro. I be doing it. They be like, nah, bro, you doing everything you need to do. My man said the house in Chicago. Said, I'm just trying, bro. Said, nigga, we in Chicago.
Yeah, I know, right?
You ain't trying. at me, bro. You looked at me, Chris. Shout out to my man, Chris, man.
Yo,
he said,
you
he
doing
said,
it?
bro, you doing it,
Listen,
bro.
it's scary though because
You're in
sometimes
it, you don't know.
yeah,
Facts.
You're in your own boat. You don't know what it look like on the outside.
You put your
Just
head
working.
down so
You
much,
just-
bro.
yeah.
That's what it is, bro. You got
You in
your
tunnel.
head down, your blinkers on. That's why. But bro, you stepping, bro.
But
And
see,
you want to figure out
I think this is what it
solutions,
is.
you know what I'm
You know what you want, and you can see it.
saying? Right.
But the thing is, you know how far you might be a little bit from it, and where you're at today. And this is where I always try. This is where my meditation shit come in. I always try to tell motherfuckers like, bro, you gotta be more powerful than your situation.
of course. But you know what I do?
Because everything around you is like, sometimes we get caught on, man, I got this, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a little bit of this.
Swear.
Yeah, I mean, but I ain't really worried. Like, bro, you doing mad shit. Like, what the fuck is you talking
I was about to say that shit because like no, Drake hit me out.
Mad shit. Like,
The one thing-
you did all that shit.
Yo.
You got this equipment. You going to the office, nigga. You doing content. You
Yo.
doing this. You editing this
Yo,
shit.
let me
Like,
tell you
bro,
something.
who the fuck's doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Dre.
over here reading this shit. Like, bro, I be looking at like you're ahead, nigga, more than most. You don't even realize more than most niggas don't want to. That's why you don't got no friends.
Them
'Cause it's
motherfuckers wish.
because the road we walking on, niggas don't want to do this shit.
Fuck
Nah.
no, boy.
That's how you know you're going in the right direction,
that's
bro.
the
Because
work.
it's like, what is they saying about? I ain't even that trying to be religious on nobody, but narrows the gate to heaven, nigga. So it's a narrow path for only those who willing to like. Hey, I'm willing to go in that entrepreneur shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
A lot of
and
people
it's
want to go
like-
into it but don't know what it
when
takes.
they start facing the odds that's against them, that's the shit that
They opt
start.
out.
They start to be like, oh man, bro, fuck that shit.
When you start
You know
feeling
what I'm saying?
like, when
what
you start to
mean,
feel like
nigga?
Cuba Gooding Jr. and you want to swing at the air,
Yeah.
that's when you know it's
Yeah,
real.
you like, I'm mad as hell, but it's
But
like,
you
bro.
saying that, bro, most people don't know when they about to give up or throw in that fucking towel. That's when
That
it's
one
the
break.
fucking
That one break.
bro.
That
That's
one
right.
fucking
That's it.
break.
You know how many times that
You
happened
got
to me
that.
for real?
You would have just.
Telling you, Cuba Gooding.
I was about to give out.
Yeah.
I was about to clock out and be like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
man.
Next thing you know, I'm like, oh, thank God I went through that shit.
Needed that shit
I went through that shit.
Needed that shit
When
to
you
happen,
Oh,
man.
whoa, this shit was for real.
Needed that shit to
Yeah.
happen, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reps when you're working out. Nigga, let's go bench press. Guarantee you, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you can lift the weight. It's the fact that how many times you do the reps, you gonna get tired, nigga.
Yeah.
And you're gonna need help
Yeah.
to get the weight up.
Yeah.
And that's life right there. Somebody's gotta spot you. And when they help you get it up, nigga, then it's like, oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoever's in your life, it could be your woman, or woman's damn near like the key, a lot of shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. No,
No, that's a real
Let's put it out there because I want to talk about that too.
That's
Like,
key.
There's a reason why I don't have a lot of friends because you know your friends ain't gonna talk to you crazy.
Yeah.
Your girl gonna talk
Say
to
some
you
shit.
crazy. Like, whenever you feel like you're arguing with your girl, man, like why are you fucking tripping? Da da da. It's
They see
because
the
they
potential.
really fucking care. Your niggas, I'm like, yeah, bro, you know it is what it is. Like I didn't listen. I'm gonna be honest with you because this is off topic, but let's just get raw real quick. There was a time where I was fucking with a chick that I shouldn't have been fucking with. And my nigga should have fucking told me like, nah, bro, don't be fucking with that chick. Don't fuck with her, bro. But instead, he supported this shit. Shit hit the fan. Instead of the nigga saying, damn, bro, my bad, I should have said something, the nigga laughing at me.
I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. My friends ain't like that. They gonna tell me as soon, bro. I love my brothers to
Yeah.
death. Cause they used to hit me with the, nigga, I told your ass.
Yeah.
Now you here.
Yeah.
And then they'll break down. This is when I told you.
Yup.
This is why you should have listened.
So you can
I'm talking
prevent
to-
this shit.
for the fucked up girls, but for the ones that's good, for sure, like they be like,
Only your
listen
real
to your
niggas
girl,
will tell you
bro.
don't do that.
They'll be like, listen to your girl, bro. Like
A lot
what
of
she's
people
saying
don't
is
like
making
to
sense,
listen,
bro.
though, I had that problem with
My
a
nigga
family
done
member,
told
bro.
me.
Like
For real.
it's like, bro, you listen. I tell all the time, bro. I feel like I'm the only nigga that wants you to. I wanted you to win, and I supported you winning. You know what I'm saying? I said,
Yeah.
the niggas, your so-called girls, they ain't gonna tell you because they gonna tickle your ear, bro. I said, I'm not that type.
Because they have their own, hidden agenda.
She look at it as me being mean to her.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's not me being mean to you. Just take a second, bro, to just listen
Sit
to what I'm
back
saying
and
to
really
you
listen
and
and
let it
let that shit-
register.
yeah.
You'll get it, bro.
My life.
And like, it is simple shit, bro. Like she can't. And I guess it's a mental thing, and I get that. But because she tries to use the excuse that woe is her because this ain't working out. If I just had this, or if I just had this money,
Man,
this shit
nah.
no, nigga, you had money.
Yeah, like,
You know what I'm saying? What about the money? Nobody blew that money but you, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what you want me? You in a situation that I told you or tried to keep you from being in now, and you didn't listen. Now
I gotta help you out.
Yeah, you know what I'm
pull
saying?
you out with a rope.
But you just want me to like you want me to just say here's the money.
Yeah.
No, nigga. Like
No.
you know.
We gotta figure out how we can avoid this shit.
Yeah,
because I'm not doing this
exactly,
again.
Bro. You gotta take responsibility, bro.
not the lifeboat.
It's not the
Yeah. No,
like, I love
it happens
you,
a lot, dog.
But nah, bro. Yeah, it's some people just they just
Yeah,
really like
some
that,
people just
bro.
hard headed. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. There's times where I was hard headed. Niggas done told me like, bro, not hit that, bro. Like, what?
And you do it. You do it.
Like,
You
you know
do
what I'm
it
saying?
anyway.
Back in the day, I definitely remember times I crossed the line. I was like, man,
That
shit,
booty was good.
Yeah. No, real shit. You know what?
dangerous shit.
Females, listen.
Dangerous shit.
I'm telling you right now.
Shit is dangerous as hell.
Yo.
You like, you done
Yes.
fucked up your whole. But it's like, bro, that shit will fuck up the whole trust line. Like, nigga, you know how much work niggas gotta do now.
But see, that's
Yeah,
why
man.
I don't go out no more for real.
Yeah,
For real
like,
because
don't
like
fuck around.
when you become this social media celebrity, 'cause that's what we really are. Let's just be honest with it. That's what it really is. When you're on a camera and people are seeing and viewing you and liking your shit for what you're doing as far as content, you're a celebrity on social media.
Right.
You don't have to be a Hollywood celebrity. A celebrity is somebody that everybody follows and praises of some sort, right? Let's just be what it is. I don't go out no more because the niggas ain't my enemies. It's the females. Because the females, they praising you and say, oh, that's too brave, Trey. Oh, give me a hug and this. The niggas is like, damn, nigga, who the fuck is this nigga? Why the fuck is he? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, bro, I'm just be honest. Light-skinned niggas is not winning because we are, yo, niggas be trying me. Like, listen, I'm real cool, dog, but niggas be trying me over a female. I'm like, bro, I don't even know this chick.
I used to go
Oh,
through that
nigga,
back
I
in the
get that
day.
all the
That shit's
time. Bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro,
I used to go through that
it's
back
not
in the
even.
day.
It's not even like that, bro. You literally, I'm trying to include you in the conversation, my nigga. Like you don't see that. Like,
it ain't even
I
that,
don't
bro.
want you, bitch.
They just intimidated, bro.
No, but no.
For sure.
Imagine when your
That's
chick
a
get on
fact.
somebody's live or somebody's live show.
I ain't got a girl, so
No, but could you imagine if your
You
girl
ain't
go?
getting on no line.
You see?
You ain't getting on no line. Hold up, man.
Yo,
You can go live with my shit. You can go live with that shit.
You got a bad bitch.
Cuz gonna be in the background looking like, say some wild shit, nigga. Say some wild shit, nigga. I'm waiting.
Go ahead.
I had niggas talking
shut this
crazy in the
motherfucker
comments, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And listen, you can't even. I had to stay in character. Like, I'm watching the nigga talk
caught it,
crazy,
but you was like,
man, you think I don't catch that shit, dog? It's me. This is my shit.
You got to.
Some
You got
flash.
to.
Yeah, so I'm watching. I'm just watching. I'm like, all right, well, let me keep going with the segment.
That nigga
nigga.
online like, let me see that nigga. Nigga better not
And
say
then,
nothing about my
but
bitch.
listen, when it's over, you can see everybody that tapped in. So I'm watching all the niggas who don't fuck with me, all the niggas who don't show no love and support, just watching the show. I'm like, you know what, that's
Watching.
cool because it's entertainment. I'll take that.
Right.
You know what I'm
You need
saying?
haters and lovers to
Absolutely.
watch your shit.
Yeah.
And you need them both.
And I ain't
'cause-
going to stunt. The haters actually help because
Yeah.
they found out solutions that you don't even know that you
And
need.
that, listen, and that word of mouth shit is crazy because the minute somebody sees some
Dumb
shit off your
crazy.
shit and like, oh, that nigga was talking crazy about females or niggas, and oh, let me see the clip. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit, that's what I love. I love local entertainment because that shit can expand.
Oh hell yeah.
That's why I knew, like, I was like, yo, we got to take this shot at Pittsburgh. Like, my mindset was like, yo, we're not going to just be Pittsburgh based. Like, we're going to take this shit into different cities. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how we got to do it, if we got to fake it. Like, for example, that anonymous question shit, there was times when niggas wasn't fucking with it. So I did that strawberry letter shit. I started making my own fake shit. And I gave the most toxic fucking letter you could think of that had niggas like, what the fuck happened? So, hey, listen, I had to find a way to keep people's interest.
You know, so crazy that you write about the interest because it's like we be having entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, and rap artist conversations, but we don't never really be having no wow. We be having funny moments. I'm gonna say that,
Yeah.
but it's like we never had like no wild ass like question that somebody or I said something or they said something because I be thinking about certain shit. I remember I was watching a podcast with Beasley.
Yeah, yep.
And DC was like, he said the wildest shit in the interview, though. He was like, what'd he say? He said, yeah, I remember my bitch tried to throw grease on me. My nigga slammed on her head.
What?
Yo, I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, but it was
Niggas doing wrestling moves, cuz. Get to the 12 figure.
He said, I think that my nigga wanted to do that. I'm like, I think he been wanting to do it. I'm like, what? Like, so I'm like,
Nigga catching heat for that shit. Yeah, might as well,
I'm over
nigga.
there listening like, yo, this is wild.
Nigga, that's a whole green light.
It had me glued in though. I'm like, because I randomly just like was listening to the podcast. I don't know whose podcast it was, but I was just randomly just watching, like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, oh shit, this nigga said some wild shit. Like, that shit really happened?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he got shot. He said he couldn't squeeze it like a ball or some shit.
Yeah, your muscles, your mechanics and shit.
His shit was fucked up, but he said the bitch tried to do some wild shit. And he's like, my nigga, help me. Like, I'm like,
Especially when it comes to some shit like that, I ain't gonna
yeah,
care.
so it's like,
She gonna fuck him up, nigga.
well, I'm just saying, like, even those you be touching those conversations, like, yeah, the domestic shit happened. Like, what? He about to go into something.
You really German suplex her like that?
I ain't gonna lie though. We had on one episode, dog. We had one situation where a dude was like thinking about committing suicide, and this is when I knew that I was doing something right. Because he tapped in, anonymous questions and shit. I thought it was fake. The shit was real. He said he was young as hell. He's in his early 20s. He got married to this girl, man. He loved her to death, but she's just not. She doesn't get it, and like she makes him feel bad for doing anything. And he was just like on his last line, like he was like, I'm about to just give it up and just end it. I'm like, yo. So he did, and I swore my life. So he commented and told us like, yo, I need help. So then Bree was like, you know, what should we say to him? And I was like, yo, man, like, listen. If you need anybody to talk to, like, you can hit me on a DM, nigga. I don't know you, but I'll listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta do this shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the end all be all. So then after we talked about this shit, he came on the next live and was like, I want to thank y'all so much because y'all stopped me from ending it. Ooh. So when I learned that we saving lives through this shit, dog, everything gotta be authentic. We gotta keep it the same way we've been going, and we can't change up. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. That's cool too, bro, because that shows you care about the people, bro.
Yeah.
It's not about
That's all it's about.
just talking to them and giving them an experience, bro. Like you really care, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people appreciate that shit too, bro. Like when you care and that genuineness, bro. They love that.
You know,
Right?
that's what brought it together. When I
gravitate to
first
that,
started this shit, that's what my mindset was. So I had to. It came. It's natural.
The thing
You
about
know what I'm saying?
My mom used to tell me that, like, there's a certain amount of souls that's assigned to you before you leave Earth. So I always took that to heart, like, because I know that I meet random people and I be having a conversation with them and they'll be listening to me and I can see how their demeanor is, like they want to stand there for a little bit longer. And you get to talking to them, they like, thanks, man. You really told me something, man. It's like, yeah, bro, it ain't nothing. But you got your own shit. It be at the time that I got my own shit going on. Facts. But meanwhile, God using me as to be able to speak to somebody at that right time because I'm going through something. But he's like, I know you going through something, Dre, but they need some help.
Yeah,
they going through some shit like that. You don't even
I'm gonna
know
be honest
about.
with y'all niggas, man. Listen, I'm right now as we speak, I'm going through shit, and we all going through shit.
Facts.
So that's why I don't get too personable, you know, or I don't get too down on myself about that, because I'm going through shit now, but that doesn't mean I'm going through shit later. My dream, I have $1 million dream, like, and I'm not going to leave this earth until I receive that and enjoy that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their soul mission, all that shit, nigga. I'm going to live me a nice little life, motherfucker. And I don't mind doing the work right now. Steve Harvey nigga is what, his 60s, and now he bought a $15 million home.
Bro, we
in
young.
Atlanta. Yes,
bro, we still got fire.
But see, that's the thing about it. We have so much fucking time to learn and correct this shit right now.
Facts.
But a lot of people think that they gotta just live their life. And that shit is gonna happen. You gotta really apply yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be a rapper, nigga, apply yourself. Yeah. Actually, look at bars and look at the lyrics. Like, niggas don't even know how to write lyrics, but want to be a rapper. You feel what I'm saying?
You know,
Niggas
it's
ain't
crazy, bro.
Yeah, we don't learn how to write the 16 when I was young.
R.I.P. to Takeoff, bro. We was listening, me and my brother, because he ended up sampling that shit. I was like, bro, Takeoff was really hard as fuck.
It was. Facts, bro.
It was the one jump he
So
had.
hard.
It was them and Rich Homie Quan. And he was like, ex your mama, ex your bitch, bro. But the part with his ad libs, he is like, I'm cooking the fishes. Fishes? I said, fucking yo. I was like, why was this man so on point, bro?
Yo,
he
crazy,
just,
bro.
Listen, did you hear how he got his name, though?
No, how'd he get it?
He said it because Quavo said the reason why.
Take his time.
That too.
Take it off.
But listen, he's on point. One take. One take. That's all he needed was one take. Quavo and what's his name, Offset, had to keep going. They used to fuck up a lot with the video shit they was doing. So Takeoff was the only person that could do the ad libs on point, the lyrics on point. He was the only one, so they named him Takeoff. He was the original rapper. Everybody else had their own shit they was doing.
They said, man, we changed rap because we made it into the. They purposely did the trio rap, and we go back and forth. Nigga,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
synced. So they was like, they called it the trio rap when he was talking about at the funeral. He was like, we called it the trio rap. I was like, oh, I ain't never really call it that. It was like, Nigga, that
I mean, he was definitely the heart and soul.
But see, listen, that uniqueness though is what got them their household name, and no one will ever forget who they are.
Fuck
You
no,
feel
bro.
what I'm saying?
They
So
all
now-
had their own niche
swag.
to the team.
Thank
like,
you.
Like Quavo, him, bro. Me and my bro was talking about that. Him and his hooks, bro. And then he'll come in punching, and then whoever comes on after was still being disrespectful, but it wasn't in there. It was always somebody on the end still going crazy. You just be like.
You can't.
It didn't matter who was coming on first, second, or third.
But you keeping that song on repeat,
bro. You knew that
feel what I'm
joint, bro,
saying?
every time,
like
bro.
like mama.
And I think the one that I'm talking about,
Do
bro,
that
was
ad-lib,
when
I'd
we
be like,
was
that
all
shit
working.
crazy.
I think we was all working at Robinson and shit. That no label, bro.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
It
remember
was
that
on.
shit.
That's what it was on.
That shit was
That's what it was on. He
QC
said that.
fucked up. Yep.
I said, "Oh, my niggas wildin',
Bro.
Oh, my niggas violent, bro. That jam, at your mama, at your bitch." I said, he shot.
Yeah, he was hard though, yo.
Just making that nigga,
When I
bro.
first heard
That's
that
so
one
funny.
jam, I don't know why I came in this club. He was like, oh, I don't know why
yeah.
I came. Like,
Bro,
oh,
shit.
this shit was had the
That
club
shit
like
crazy.
crazy.
Handsome and
Like,
wealthy.
Oh my
Oh,
No,
God.
listen, no.
First foodie.
Hey, no, stir fry was my shit though. Cause I was at the club, so when we play that shit, that's when everybody would come upstairs. I'm like, oh shit, it's game time, niggas. It's game time, niggas. Get ready, get ready. Yo, y'all ever see fucking Players Club? Yeah. You know how $1 bill would come downstairs and that little button and everybody go up? That's how it was for us, nigga. When the club opened up upstairs, nigga, everybody upstairs right the fuck now, nigga. Mike was $1 bill, nigga. Mike was $1 bill.
You said Mike.
Mike was $1 bill.
That's the clip, dog. Mike was $1 bill.
Mike was $1 bill, nigga.
Y'all hoes better get up out here. Get this money.
I want everybody all girls go out there right now. Let's go, nigga. Sell them sections, nigga. Sell them sections, nigga. That's how we did it. I'm telling you, but
Mike be
like,
smiling at the bar at y'all like,
Hell yeah.
because listen, he's enjoying that shit now.
Yeah,
The
he
fruits
be
of that labor,
chilling.
nigga. Because I watched the episode and I told him, I was like, bro, I never knew this shit. I never fucking knew this shit. And a lot of things that I learned was under him because I got the exposure. So I really want to shout out Solo Dolo because Solo was the only reason why I got into that shit. In 2017, I was living in Maryland at first, right? We was living in PG. My nigga, me and my nigga got into some shit, you know, him and his wife, whatever. They kicked me out the crib. I didn't do nothing crazy, but listen, I got sent home. Nigga. He home now. They sent my ass home. So listen, I had nothing. I was working at UPMC as a fucking dietary host, nigga. I was like in Oakland. I was pissed, nigga. I'm like, man, I don't want this fucking weak ass money, nigga. I'm pissed as hell, nigga. So I'm like mad. So Solo's like, I'm training him and shit. We're working out. He was like, listen. He just posted on his Instagram page that Savoy needed employees for V Lounge and shit. And I was like, yo, man, like, you know, I'm trying to fuck with you on that shit. He's like, nigga, like, you know, just let Mike know what's up. And I was like, all right, cool. So I sent Mike my resume. And then we met on the first floor, nigga, for like 10 minutes. He showed me upstairs, showed me how the shit works. He said, I'll let you know, whatever. You know, you can start, your start date will be like a week from now and whatever. Rest is history. Nigga, I met my fucking girl in Savoy, nigga. Nigga.
Damn, that's crazy.
But she ain't even from here. She can't even visit her friend because she just got to have a relationship,
He said,
nigga.
I don't see you in here all the time.
Yeah, and that's this on the patio. Cause listen, the patio's where shit went down. Niggas don't know.
He from
The,
PGH.
the patio's where shit went down.
That's when niggas was smoking it heavy in the back.
Yo, before
That should
listen,
be skied up back there.
listen. Beforehand, because at first you couldn't even smoke cigarettes on that motherfucker. Nigga, it's like nah, nigga. But everybody was out there because when it was nice out, especially in oh my God, August time, nigga. That was the fucking vibe. It was never inside; it was outside. If you wanted to vibe and get you a real number, nigga, a real number, not that shit they give you on the quick. Nigga, go outside. That's where you can really get them.
That's where you get.
Man, dog. So shout out to Solo Dolo and shout out to Mike for that shit because if it weren't for them niggas, I wouldn't be here doing this shit right now.
Nah, but real shit, man. I fuck with Mike, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, it's just at the end of the day, it's just like the whole city, bro. It just like, it's coming together. I feel like it's coming together, you know what I mean? I feel like the podcast shit is, you know, a lot of people's jumping on, but I feel like a lot of people is jumping on just because they see a wave. But y'all gonna get into this shit, like, take this shit serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do your homework. You know what I'm saying? Really look at the equipment that y'all getting into. Like, don't just jump on this shit because you be talking around your friends skied up, talking about some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just be feeling like people right now on where we're at, everybody's opening it up, and I keep saying it every time down there on every podcast. The consciousness of the people is like, more young people's waking up. Motherfuckers is waking up like, oh, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody waking up and you got motherfuckers is not following the same, just even with the Kyrie and the Yee situations, like, motherfuckers ain't following the same blueprint. And like, you know what I'm saying? And they just did, you know what I'm saying, did them the way they did. It's like, you see how everybody's responding. First niggas was dragging both of them.
Now niggas waking the fuck up.
Now niggas like, oh, I don't think we should be dragging them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, wake your ass up, bro.
You know what?
dragging the wrong people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that shit because listen, I'm not,
People's waking up like, hold on.
This is where people get it fucked up at. You'll haze Kanye for certain things that he said versus everything he said.
Yeah, the overall.
Yeah, you can say that I don't fuck with Kanye because he said this one thing, but I love Kanye for what the rest of the fucking shit that he said. Because I listen to all that shit.
Right.
And on top of that, I watched the fucking documentary on fucking Amazon. And listen, I don't give a fuck who say it. I loved it. You know why? Because I learned more shit about us than I knew beforehand. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't all got. I don't give a fuck if it's right or wrong, nigga. But it's something that these niggas ain't teach us.
Right.
I went to school for what, 12 years, nigga. I ain't learned this shit.
Yeah, facts.
And why is it every time that we learn some shit it's about slavery?
Right. They don't want us to know about the kings and the queens that we were.
Fuck no, or the food that we put in our body and the reason why we do it.
Hell yeah, facts.
So like, and listen, I'm not trying to go off on this shit, but that COVID shit was where I woke the fuck up. Yeah. I work at a hospital. They told us, nigga, if you don't take that COVID shot, you're fired.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, but then check this out. That shit ain't work. And we still gotta show the fuck up. And we can't get no lawsuit off this shit, nigga. We can't do none of this shit. So y'all always know more than what the fuck y'all telling us.
It's crazy that you say that because everybody was just like, "Yeah, bro, you gonna get that shot? You gonna get that
Hell
shot?"
no.
Man, listen.
Bro, I looked at them niggas. I looked at everybody that asked me that shit because I worked at Walmart at the time. Bro, the whole pandemic, and then I rolled in that flagging and shit. So that shit just never stopped with me working. Bro, I looked at them motherfuckers. I said, I wish a motherfucker would ask me to get a shot. I don't even get a flu shot.
Facts.
Man,
so
listen,
I'm not even gonna go.
I don't even take pills for it when I get headaches and sick and shit.
Medicine, I take it to NyQuil.
See,
That's the best medicine in the world.
That and third flu. Third flu's for me.
I go to sleep. Like
with the pill situation, one thing I realized is when I stopped smoking cigarettes, I stopped getting headaches. It was real weird. When I was excessively smoke weed, I would get a headache.
See?
It wouldn't be because of the weed. It would be because of what I'm rolling it in. So between them two, I was just like, that's another reason why I stopped smoking blunts and I started smoking leaves. They're like, bro, they're way harsher. I'm like, they're really not. If you're only putting a little bit of weed in it, maybe they will be. But I'm saying, you put a decent amount, 1.5 grams, 2 grams, you'll be wavy, or more than that. You'll be wavy.
Hey man, I love cones, but cones be burned too fucking
Cones
quick.
is fire too. But it depends. It depends. What was I about to say?
I had a cone.
You gotta put another paper, bro. You gotta put another paper around that, bro.
Yeah, D double it?
That's big. All right. So after you stuff it and shit, you'll do the double roll. But use they got some shit called Elements, the rice papers, bro.
Oh shit,
Burn dumb slow.
Yeah,
dumb slow. Facts.
I might fuck with that shit. Cause listen, what I was doing was I break my cone off after I stuff it, and then put it into another one just so it would burn last longer.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, but that was the only way my shit wouldn't die down.
I think with the cones, like I said, I had a pre-rolled out Miami. They had that motherfucker so stuffed and right, but that shit was smoking for the longest. I'm like, but bro, on God, bro, that was the best weed I ever had. I said, I'm over there on the side of the beach, like, I'm fried.
Yeah.
And I look at this shit like, this shit's still long. I'm like,
yeah,
it's some good ass weed.
It was like that in Vegas, fam.
It had me like feeling like I felt like you know how you just feel like a relaxed feeling. Like I don't know if you ever have the IV and they give you the liquids, you be like.
Yeah, you feel
tingling.
Like
that. Yeah, bro, I felt like that. I was like, oh, shit, this weed is good as hell. Like,
yo, I
never felt that way before.
When I was in Jamaica, I was looking for blunts and shit. I was on a resort. I was like, can I get some blunts?
No else.
Listen, they was like, excuse me, we don't do that shit over here. They was like, you can get these cones right here. You can get these the little papers, but we don't do that over here.
See, look, I was the goat for that. You know why?
Why?
Somebody's gonna have to put out a Cuban. All I'm gonna do is
because they had Cubans out there.
Keep listening. So if you got a
crack
Cuban,
them down like an old
you get a
Philly.
Cuban. You ain't got to use the whole thing, but there's layers in there. So use one strip, put that in your paper, and it's gonna burn slowly.
That nigga did it.
Damn.
He said, "Nigga finesse, bro."
Niggas taking notes. Hey,
Smoked a couple.
Hey, listen.
Smokology 101.
I did not think about that shit. Hey, toast to that shit, nigga. I'm gonna try that shit.
Because people would, some people when they be like, the woods burn too fast, they'd put papers around them. Or they'll be like my young boy and shit, my little Cuddy and shit. He was like, he said, yeah, bro. He's like, I do the papers, but I'll put a strip He was like, I'll put a strip of the wood in there, and then I'll just roll it up.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like, it'll still burn slow because it's like it got a second layer. It still got
Yeah, it got a hit.
the same way, bro.
And you know, blunt slow, it burns slow. So
Swear, I remember, bro.
Facts.
Speaking of smoking, I remember at one point in time, weed wasn't getting me high no more because I used to put wax in my weed. Bro, my shit used to be blood.
No, you just wanted a different level of high,
I
bro.
was like extra.
That's what that sound like.
fried, bro.
for real?
I remember I turned somebody out. They was like, bro, I can't stop. I can't get high off the weed no more. I'm like,
Damn.
this is how it be, bro.
Yo,
I
shit.
said, then I had to stop because that tolerance was like,
Your shit
bro,
was too
it
high.
was too high,
Shit was
bro.
too
I
high.
was smoking too many L's back to back. I'm like, because it was like, bro, when I ain't had no wax, I have to keep blowing it down. I'm like,
Facts.
shit's crazy.
You going through
That's
like
pure-
from 5 to fucking 10, 15.
Yeah,
at that
like I'm
point.
in there blowing it. Man, that was some trap days though when I was doing that shit.
But see, yo, when the pounds go up, that's when you know something's up, nigga.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So hey, I ain't gonna lie, my girl when I first started buying it, she was like, "Okay, cool, I see a little bit." Nigga, I had to start having jars in that shit. Yo, but then the worst part is she was blowing the shit down faster than I was. Like I'll be out working and shit, she be at home, nigga. She
Blow it
blowing my
down.
shit while I'm gone. I'm like,
I ain't
yo,
gonna stunt. Every time I had a girl, they always
get high,
they
dog?
always smoke. they didn't smoke as much as me to the point when they always come back. They're like, "Damn, you rolling up again?"
Oh, man,
I'ma
she-
just wait till the next one.
Yeah, they used to be
Listen.
bad as hell. Like you doing too much.
she'll
That's
take
so
5
funny,
hits.
bro.
Cause you know my girl don't
Listen.
smoke, so I'd be like definitely I'd be the only nigga getting high. So
I know you be happy as hell, like-
I'd be that, but it's like it been normal like that all the time. So it's like I remember times I go with niggas that be smoking and I be forgetting they in the room. Like, oh my bad, bro. I be blowing by myself a lot. Like,
That's funny,
Like,
man. You say that, bro.
like I be
I don't
forgetting.
smoke, but my brother was weed head, bro. And I
Yeah, that's
know
me.
all the. Well, he's my brother's. He's older than all of us for real. He's like 40. He's
Yeah,
got me
still
6
blowing
years.
it down.
But no, he
Oh, he
quit.
quit?
He
Oh,
stopped.
all right.
But he yeah, bro. That nigga was. I had niggas be like, bro, your bro, that nigga smokes for real. They be like, you don't smoke? I'm like, nah, bro. I never been a smoker. Like,
You
your
ever
brother?
get high? No, you did get high. That was the first day of the podcast. Hey, yeah, nigga, you was fried.
Look, bro, I was
over there like,
excited.
you got some water?
And like,
that nigga was in there fried.
My
My
mouth
nigga,
was
shout out to my
dry in
nigga
the motherfucker,
Tone.
bro.
Oh, you let you hit it, bro? My
Swear-
no, my
I
nigga
had,
Tone gave him the Kool-Aid,
yeah, the Kool-Aid.
THC. Oh, this nigga said that drinking it.
what you call the
Then
gummies?
the nigga was eating the gummies too.
Oh yeah, see them gummies
Oh,
put you
hell
out.
no.
Them
Fuck
gummies
up.
take
Yo,
you down.
you ain't throw up,
boy.
nigga?
No, bro. I was just my
Shit.
nigga. I was sucking down sink water, bro.
Them gummies is something different.
Nigga, when I took my first edible, that little gummies and shit,
yeah, I
nigga,
don't
I was out for 45 hours, nigga.
Oh, my God.
I woke up, it was a whole new day.
No, the next day, yeah,
I don't
I did.
fuck with
I
edibles.
slept
That
for a
shit-
minute the
that
next
shit
be
day.
fucked
I ain't
up.
gonna
That
lie,
shit makes
yeah,
you,
bro.
listen, it hurts
Bro,
so
that shit
bad.
bad.
It makes you want to go to
Oh,
sleep.
Bro,
God.
facts, bro.
Yo, I was like, my head was
So,
spinning. I was
look,
like,
Imagine that,
spinning, bro.
but being in Vegas at Drez at a night pool party
oh, shit.
with my girl.
She's like, I'm lit.
She's like, babe. She's like, babe, look at these bitches. I said, I know. Look at these bitches. Bro, we is fucked up, bro. And we was in the water too. They got to the point I started playing volleyball with everybody and
Yo,
shit.
you start feeling real fucking groovy,
Bro, I
nigga.
was
Hey.
fucked up. What came out around that time? That Nights for What from Drake. That shit played. I said, this is life.
Yo.
I was fucked up.
That's how you be
bro.
too when you be out of town. You be like, oh, yeah, it's
But that is
like, you feeling good and shit.
Facts, nigga.
But before we get up out of here, man, for I'm saying, for the people, what's some words of advice for somebody young coming up, you know what I'm saying, in this podcast industry?
Listen, nigga, you gonna fail 1,000,000 times before you get that shit right once. But the best part about the balance of that is, once you get that first win, that's all you need. Your life is going to change forever. And you will be a completely different nigga. You will finally know who the fuck you are. So like my best advice to any nigga, just if you're going to do it, learn every fucking side there is to it. Don't cut no corners. You're not gonna win. Don't cut no fucking corners. And that's that.